Good grief, it's Charlie Brown.
How you doing, man? That is
I'm
a
okay.
hell of a wall you got there.
Thank you. Well, it's actually a blanket of Peanuts characters that I got for Christmas last year.
Nice. I have one very similar.
Really? Oh my gosh.
I think I have like 6 or 7 of them, like different Peanuts blankets.
Wow.
I have to have it.
Oh, that's so good.
Anyways,
I think I'm ready for my photo op before we begin the conversation.
Let's do a quick picture.
All right, ready, guys? Here we go.
Yes.
3, 2, 1. Perfect. Enjoy the chat.
Perfect.
Wow. First off, I gotta say, growing up watching the Peanuts on screen and at home, it's become a part of my childhood. And well, I do like all things animation, but the Peanuts was one of my favorite animation movies and TV shows that I've ever watched, way back when up to now. And I still watch them every year, actually.
Which is, do you have a favorite?
As much as I like all the Peanuts specials and movies, I gotta say I liked the Christmas specials alongside the new, the Peanuts movie, which was made by Fox and it's now on Disney Plus.
Yes. And then they have the show on Apple.
Yes, I've seen the shows. Yeah, and we have a new special coming out next month called For Auld Lang Syne.
Yes.
Anyways, I got some questions for you relating to Charlie Brown.
Bring them on.
Of course, you're famous for playing Charlie Brown in the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show and 5 of the Peanuts specials back in the 80s. Mm-hmm. Do you have a favorite Peanuts moment for when you were cast as the character himself?
Just like a favorite moment, like through when I was cast.
Yeah.
I really enjoyed being around Charles Schultz as much as to me he was kind of like the magic. It's like a wizard. He was kind of like this man that we all kind of looked up to. I knew him who he was, but then once I met him, I didn't really understand who, when you meet your hero and he's standing literally right in front of you and having these conversations. I didn't realize how amazing that was until later in my life. Like how much time I got to spend with him and how rare that was. I thought everybody spent time with Charles Schultz. And I have so many just amazing, weird memories. They're very weird memories. They're very surreal moments for me.
That's incredible.
It really, really was.
And here's the next one. Here's the next question.
Go for it.
And you voiced Charlie Brown for around 3 years, I guess?
Yeah, it's close to about 5. About 5.
5. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
thanks for correcting me.
No problem.
How hard was it for you to keep the voice work consistent over that time?
It was really easy until about 1986. I had a really low voice already, and I almost sounded like him just normally talking. I just had to slow down the voice and make everything sound a little bit like this. And then around 1986, 85, my voice started cracking and I sounded to use a Brady Bunch reference, I was sounding like, Peter Brady. And we were doing a lot of the musicals at the time. You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown, and Flash Beagle.
Yes,
so
I've seen those.
That's when I knew that I think my time as Charlie Brown was coming to a close once my voice started to change.
Wow.
Yeah, it was fun though. It was fun while it lasted.
Yeah, fun while it lasted.
Yeah.
Okay, and you are very much a part of the history of the character of Charlie Brown. Do you ever take part in the conventions and other fan events apart from GalaxyCon relating to Charlie Brown and the Peanuts gang?
I do. I haven't traveled a lot out of California. I do all the conventions and pop culture stuff here in California. I'm trying now to working with some people to get me out to some of the conventions and some of the states. So the answer is I have in the past and still continue to locally, but I'm going to be doing a lot more traveling in this year and next. So
wow, I can't wait to see where you go next.
Yeah, I look forward to. I like doing the just the conventions and just talking to the fans. It's fun.
Anyways, moving on.
Sure.
It must be strange as an adult to hear yourself as a child in the Peanuts world. What does it make you reflect on when you hear yourself as a child actor?
The whole thing's very surreal, kind of hearing myself. My kids, watched all of the specials, and they were able to pick mine out from the other ones, which I thought was just really kind of weird how they would hear the differences between the two, because I don't really hear a lot of the differences. It's just been it's very kind of surreal to kind of hear myself as a child.
Yeah, it sure is.
Yeah.
And I have one final question, and I've told the others this question before. Besides playing Charlie Brown, do you have another favorite Peanuts character in particular?
I liked Lucy because she was just always mean to me. And, it was, I think the two of them, like Charlie Brown and Lucy wound up getting married as adults. I think they had a really beautiful relationship, and they kind of had a little bit of a dance. Let me do something here. There we go. Extend the time a little bit. I think they had a little, like a dance where they always talk to each other, and I think that secretly they were best friends.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more.
I think that, Lucy's my favorite.
I couldn't agree more. Well, I'm gonna stick with Charlie Brown. Charlie Brown and Snoopy are my favorite characters from the Peanuts in particular.
Thank you.
Anyways,
thank you very much for being a fan and being here today. And
you're welcome.
I love the blanket in the background. That thing's awesome.
Yeah, and
take care.
Stay
Sam.
safe
Thank
and
you
stay
very
healthy.
Much.
And good grief. Okay, bye.
Good grief. Thanks, buddy.
Did you record?
I'm recording.
I'm sorry.
Hi, Stacy.
Hi, Sam.
Who's that you got there?
I have my nephew with me. I hope it's okay.
It's fine. It's fine.
He's
all right, real quick. Let's take a quick picture.
Okay, let's do it. Okay.
All right.
Ready?
3, 2, 1. Perfect. Enjoy the chat.
Awesome.
That's a cute nephew you got there.
He's come to say hi.
Hello, Stacy's nephew.
Say, my name is Elias. And I got
Elias.
curly hair, just like my auntie.
Wow, that's wonderful. That's a wonderful. Oh my
And
gosh.
look at your pictures behind you.
Yeah, I colored and traced in the Peanuts characters a month ago or before this panel started.
That is amazing. I love it.
Anyways, I don't want to waste the session, but I do have some questions for you.
Yes, go for it.
You're famous for playing Charlie Brown's sister, Sally Brown, in the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show. And how hard was it for you to play the sister of a famous comic strip character?
So, I think as you might have heard in our thing, we did a lot of the work kind of together as a family. So it wasn't hard because I felt like a little sister. Like literally when I was working with him, I just always felt like he was my big brother and I was his little sister and we just hung out. And so it was like, it didn't matter. Oh, did you give him kisses?
Oh,
it didn't matter that he was more important or the big star. I was just always his little sister.
Wow, that's wonderful. And next, did you have any vocal exercises you had to learn in preparation for voicing Sally?
So the answer is no, but I'm going to be really honest with you. I am a terrible singer. And so when it came to the singing specials, I did not sing my stuff. I was at the point when Stacey Ferguson came on board because obviously Fergie has a much better voice than I do. Oh, she's Fergie.
I don't blame you for not being a good singer.
Oh, thank you. But
Yeah.
I have no singing talent, but I've got a really just a voice that worked. And I didn't get to tell my story, but I was filming in a room next door on something else. And Charles Schultz heard my voice and said, "That's Sally's voice. Where is she?" And then that's how they found me.
Wow, it's wonderful. I think I have time for one more question.
Of course, I'll give you 10. We'll do 10 more seconds.
Okay. Besides playing Sally Brown, do you have another favorite Peanuts character in particular?
I love Lucy. Lucy was my favorite because she was strong and she was everything I wasn't, if that makes sense. Like, she stood up for herself. She, you know what I mean? She got what she wanted. She spoke up. And I think it's kind of in life, it's a very similar thing for us in life, you know, and I envied her ability to speak up and to be able to do that stuff.
Yeah, I agree. Oh, I'm sorry about that.
No worries. Good.
Thank you, Stacy, so much. Stay safe and tell your nephew I said goodbye.
Oh, you got a wonderful
See you soon.
opportunity to meet him. See you soon.
Thank you again for coming to our Penis Block Party!
I think you mean Lucy's block party. After all, I'm the most important, intelligent, accomplished, beautiful, and popular person here today.
What about your brother, Linus?
Little brothers don't count, especially ones that carry around their stupid blankets. Linus, you're uninvited.
Good grief. Well, what about big brothers like me?
No way! It's my party, and you're uninvited.
Uninvited? I wasn't even invited in the first place.
You blockhead! It's called a block party, not a blockhead party.
I think everyone should be invited to our party.
Hey, Angela.
Hey, how are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I love your setup.
Why, thank you. Let me just show you real
before
quick.
we begin, let's
oh,
take
wait,
a virtual selfie.
Oh, yes, sure.
Get ready to pose in 3, 2, 1. Thank you so much.
Okay, let me show you. This is a Peanuts blanket that I got probably for Christmas last year.
Oh,
It has almost all the characters on there.
that's so amazing. That's so
And
amazing.
over here are the traced and colorful drawings of the Peanuts characters that I like. Sorry if I didn't have time to trace in Lucy.
Oh, that's okay. That's so cool.
And this wall sticker thingy I also got for Christmas. Today is going to be a good day, and this is a good day so far.
That's so great. That's so
Yeah.
great. Thank you so much for coming.
You're welcome. Anyways, I got some questions relating to the Peanuts and your character Lucy Van Pelt.
Yes.
Well, of course, you are famous for playing her in the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show in 3 Peanut specials.
Yes.
Do you have a favorite moment for when you were cast as the character herself?
I actually, I was young, and I'm originally from England, and I wasn't
Really?
really familiar with the Charlie Brown. I mean, I knew it, but I didn't know it. So when I got it, I was just more excited, and just getting to meet Charles Schultz and Bill Melendez and Lee Mendelsohn they were like a family. They were like a family. So they became just like extended family members to us.
Yeah,
And
definitely.
so I don't have one specific moment that sticks out. It was more just getting to meet them. And it was only as I got older that I realized what an iconic thing it was to be Lucy and to be part of Charlie Brown. And it's just grown and grown.
Yeah, it sure has.
Yeah.
And the next question. It must be strange as an adult to hear yourself as a child in the Peanuts world. What does it make you reflect on when you hear yourself as a child actress, that is?
I'm trying to think. It makes me just I just loved the character Lucy. I thought she was hilarious. I thought she was tough and bossy, and I just loved her as a character. So I would just crack up because I was being mean. I was, always stealing the football away from Charlie Brown, but I just thought she was hilarious.
I thought so too. And I have one more question. Besides playing Lucy Van Pelt, do you have another favorite Peanuts character in particular?
I loved Snoopy. I just loved
Snoopy. It's a great choice.
Yeah, I just loved Snoopy. He was just a heart, like the little heart that you've got with your Snoopy.
Yeah. I even had a photo taken with each of the Peanuts characters at Canada's Wonderland. It's outside Toronto.
Oh, how great. Have you been to Knott's Berry Farm?
No, I haven't, but I've seen some YouTube videos on it. They look really good.
Yeah, it's really good. It's really good.
It was a pleasure meeting you, Angela. And again, I love the background behind you and the Union Jack.
Thank you. That's where I'm from, originally from England.
I know.
So that's a piece of my.
Yeah. Thank you.
So nice to meet you.
Yeah. Stay safe, and we'll see you soon.
See you soon.
You know what? I even think Lucy's having fun. Well, of course I am. It's not hard when I'm the best dancer, and the most beautiful, and the most humble, and the most crabby. Hey!
At least you all know how to dance. When I dance, I feel like I have 3 left feet.
Oh, don't worry, Charlie. You know what? I think all of our friends here think that you are an amazing dancer. Isn't that right?
Hey, Jeremy.
Hey, Seb. How are you?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm doing very well.
All right, real quick, let's take a picture.
Let me get this out.
Let's do this.
All right. 3, 2, 1. Perfect. Enjoy the chat.
Alrighty. First of all, I gotta say I enjoy your work as Linus van Pelt. Out of all the actors, the voice actors who have played Linus van Pelt over the years, and I simply enjoy watching the Peanuts all the time from start to finish.
Thank you so much. It was such an honor to be a part of the Peanuts. And when I auditioned for it, Charles Schultz and Lee Mendelson said that my voice was the closest to the original Linus that they had ever heard. And that was why they hired me. They actually hired me on the spot. I had one audition, and they came in and they said, you know, you're the one. So it was amazing, and I was very proud that they thought I was good enough for that.
And you were the one.
Thank you very much.
Anyways, I've got 3 questions for you.
Okay.
First off, is voice work for another animated character something that you would consider doing? And if so, which sort of character would you like to voice over for?
I actually really enjoy voiceover work. I've done a lot of background work, not animated, on different movies and stuff like that for vocal work. But I would really like to do some more animated vocal work. And any character, to play a kid again would be fun, of course. But, you know, maybe to play a bad guy, a villain, you know, would add some, you know, fun stuff I've never gotten to do before. But that's something I definitely would be interested in. And I have actually been auditioned for a couple of different animated films and TV shows over the years.
Wow, that's wonderful. And what can I say? Time flies.
You're telling me.
Yeah. Okay, the next question. And how would you compare the acting in the TV shows you have done to the acting skills needed for voicing animated characters?
I actually think voicing animated characters can be harder in that you don't have other people to react off of. When you're recording for an animated film or show, it's almost just like this. It's you and a microphone and a sound room and nothing else. So you don't have another actor's emotion to play off of. You don't have another, you know, person to respond to. So you have to generate all that yourself. So I honestly think that's tougher. Yeah,
that is true. And I think I have enough room for one more question. I asked the rest of the cast the same question. Do you have a favorite Peanuts special or episode from the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show?
I think my favorite special is definitely the Halloween episode.
The Great Pumpkin.
The Great Pumpkin, yes. I looked forward to that the most as a kid, and it still kind of gets me excited every year when it's going to be coming on. I love all of them, truly. And what I loved, I don't have any specific episode of the show that I loved most, because each episode was filled with so many little clips.
Yeah, I noticed.
They're just the short clips. So they were all so fun because you felt like you were representing the actual comic strip.
Yeah, that is true. Anyways, thank you, Jeremy, for letting me talk to you. And
Absolutely.
yeah, both of us, we still believe in the Great Pumpkin, and
Absolutely.
hopefully he will come back next year in 2022.
I'll be waiting.
Yeah, so will I. Stay safe, Jeremy.
You too, Seb.
And say hello to the rest of the cast for me.
I will. God bless you. Take care.
You too. Okay, bye.
Bye.
Hi, Ginny.
Hey there. How are you?
I'm okay.
I love your backdrop. That is amazing.
Thank you.
How are you?
I'm doing really well. I see you got a lot of Peppermint Patty merch.
Yes, lots of stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm ready for my photo op just before I forget.
All right.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Gotcha. Thank you.
If you don't mind my asking, how many Peppermint Patties do you have on you right now?
How many pots?
Yes. How many?
I have 4. I have 4 that are available. Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful. And anyways, I've got a few questions for you.
Okay, go for it.
You're famous for playing Peppermint Patty in the Charlie Brown and Snoopy Show, and she is good at playing some hockey. Let me be honest with you. If you were to participate in a real sports team, which team would you cheer on for, and in which sport?
Oh my goodness. Well, I hope I don't offend any sports fans. I'm not a big sports fan, but if they had I would have to say roller derby.
Really?
I actually I didn't almost, but I was going to try out for roller derby at one point, and I ended up not doing it. But I just thought that's the sport that I would want, definitely, because you can let out your aggressions and get physical, and
yeah,
it just looked like fun to me.
I don't blame you for not being a sports fan. Anyways, next question. And you were voicing Peppermint Patty for around 3 to 4 years as a child actress. I probably lost count. But whilst voicing the character, how did you manage to juggle your school work with your voice acting work?
Well, when we were doing filming, we did have teacher on site. So I didn't really miss too much school. It was a different kind of school. I didn't have the same sort of social life as a child, with friends and stuff, regular friends, but I made friends doing Peanuts, so I had that set.
Yeah, wow, it's kind of like a work from the studio, work from home type of thing.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, I have one more question for you.
All right, go ahead.
Is voice work for another animated character something that you would consider doing, and if so, which sort of character would you like to voice over for?
I would absolutely love to continue doing voice work. I'm thinking something in the realm of something for a video game. That's really, when I think about it, that's what I want to do. Some badass character in a video game, not like a GTA, but like a Lara Croft. I don't even know if that's one that's out there, but some badass chick, that's probably the route I would like to, because I that's like what I aspire to be, some tough badass chick, and I'm just a teddy bear. So.
Yeah, definitely agree. Thank you, Gini, for letting me talk to you.
Thank you.
And I'll stop calling you sir, just like in the show.
You can call me sir all you want. It was lovely meeting you.
That's a good one. You too, Gini. Stay safe.
Take care.
Stay healthy.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.